Good day and welcome back to Iran Daily Newsfeed. Pentagon says the helicopter of the Islamic Republic made an unprofessional pass within 25 yards of USS Essex. According to the Pentagon, a Navy helicopter flew within 25 yards of a U.S. Navy amphibious assault ship while it was traveling in the Gulf of Oman last week. John Kirby, the spokesman of Pentagon, said the Iranian helicopter came within 25 yards of the Essex warship. Kirby also added, "It's dangerous because it could lead to miscalculations." He emphasized, when you have another armed force, in this case the Iranian Navy, that flies like this, you definitely run the risk of some sort of escalation and a miscalculation. The incident comes just a week after several drones reported to be Iranian flew in an unsafe interaction with the USS Essex in the Strait of Hormuz. The Defense Minister of Colombia stated Tehran's enrichment of uranium and support for the Maduro regime in Venezuela sparked concerns. Two members of the Lebanese Hezbollah terrorist organization backed by the Islamic Republic were arrested in Colombia 2 months ago. Colombian Defense Minister Diego Molano revealed in an interview with the Colombian newspaper El Tiempo on Sunday. Molano stated in several meetings Colombian officials have held with different intelligence agencies there are concerns about the presence of Hezbollah in Venezuela and its relationship with terrorist groups and their financing, according to El Tiempo. Concerning the two Hezbollah-backed criminals who were arrested and deported from Colombia, Molano said they intended to commit a criminal act in the country. Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid has told the U.S. envoy that Tehran doesn't intend to rejoin the deal. According to the Ynet news site, Lapid reiterates Israel's position that the Islamic Republic is simply trying to buy time with negotiations over its nuclear program until the issue of rejoining the 2015 nuclear deal is no longer relevant. The foreign minister reportedly told Malay that Tehran has no intentions of actually returning to the deal, which the U.S. pulled out from in 2018 under then President Donald Trump. Mali is slated to meet Defense Minister Benny Gantz and Mossad Chief Barnea during his visit. He is not expected to meet with Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. The U.S. Treasury Department said on Sunday it will partner with Israel to combat ransomware, with the two countries launching a joint task force to address cybersecurity. The task force will develop a memorandum of understanding supporting information sharing related to the financial sector, including cybersecurity regulations and threat intelligence, the Treasury Department said. The announcement follows a virtual meeting on ransomware that was held at the White House in October with the European Union and more than 30 countries, including Israel. In recent years, the Islamic Republic has invested heavily in cyber activities trying to target foreign governments and key figures across the world. On Monday, hundreds of Afghan refugees and asylum seekers living in Indonesia rallied in front of the UN Refugee Agency office in Jakarta to urge it to speed up its resettlement. According to the Associated Press, they held large banners reading, "Our families are in danger. Please act now and resettle refugees and save lives," during the rally in front of the office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Some children of asylum seekers joined the rally and held banners in their hands. Bibi Rahima Farhan, 31, said she left her job as a teacher in Afghanistan's Ghazni province and arrived in Indonesia in 2014 after the Taliban ordered her not to work outside her house. In the wake of civil war, drought, economic crisis, and political turmoil, many citizens in the Middle East, including Afghanistan, Syria, Iran, and Yemen, have fled their homeland to seek a safe place, hoping to start a new life in a safe and free country. However, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and other so-called human rights organizations are making no effort whatsoever to improve their situation and resettle them in the third country. The world has turned a blind eye to them. Now, Turkey is the only country that has the largest number of asylum seekers and refugees. Meanwhile, European countries, the United States, Canada, and Australia, despite their claims, are making no effort to improve the situation of asylum seekers. There is a great difference between actions and words, and so far the insincere sympathy and words have put many refugees and asylum seekers, especially Iranians, in a tight spot. Iranians are being held accountable instead of the criminal governments of mullahs and being despised by many countries, left alone, hopeless, hurt, with no place to go and no chance of resettlement. And that was all for now. I'm Kate, and thank you for the privilege of your time.